Hello there, weary traveler. I saw you out there in the rain and I was curious. What brings you to this desolate place on such a stormy night? You know, it's not the best idea to stay out in this kind of weather for too long. It can be a bit risky, and I wouldn't want you catching a cold or anything. So you got lost out here? I can sense the confusion and frustration in your voice. Fear not, for I am here to assist you in your time of need. Getting lost in these woods can be quite disorienting, but worry not, for I shall guide you back to safety. Ah, you don't have to thank me. It's my pleasure, young man. But before we proceed, why don't you step inside? I've got a cozy fire crackling and some hot chocolate with your name on it. I also have some delicious treats waiting for you. It's the least I can offer for your troubles. Nonsense! It's not every day I have such a charming visitor. You see, living in this secluded area, it's not often I have guests. It can get quite lonely here. Besides, a little snack won't hurt. I insist. Excellent. Step right this way, my dear. Let's see what delectable delights await you inside. I'm delighted that you've accepted my invitation, dearie. Now, as we enter my cozy cottage, why don't you take a seat by the fire? I'll fetch those scrumptious snacks I promised. Here you are. These delectable treats are a labor of love, crafted with the finest ingredients to bring a smile to your face. Take a bite and let the rich chocolatey goodness melt in your mouth. I also thought you'd be chilled to the bone after being drenched, so I brought you some delicious hot cocoa to remedy that. Do you like it? Good. There's just something magical about a nice hot drink on a rainy day. Really soothes the spirit, even in the gloomiest of moments. Now, as we savor these indulgent delights, I can't help but wonder, dear traveler, what led you to venture into these mystical woods on such a tempestuous night? Was it a quest for adventure, a desire to seek refuge in nature's embrace, or perhaps a twist of fate that brought you here? I've always been fascinated by the stories of those who wander into the unknown, defying the boundaries of their comfort zones. It's in these moments of exploration that we uncover hidden truths about ourselves and the world around us. So please sit back, take a bite of these heavenly brownies, and regale me with the tale of your forest expedition. Oh, you little sly fox. Keeping secrets, eh? How precious. Well, I must say, you really piqued my curiosity. Let's just say I have a real knack for unraveling mysteries, so if you don't tell me, I'll still have my ways of getting it out of you. You see, I have a sixth sense for smelling out secrets, so you may as well come clean and share with me. It'll make things easier for the both of us. Besides, secrets are like fragile glass ready to shatter at the slightest touch. Don't worry, your secret will be safe with me. It's not like anyone else will find this place anyway. Oh, so you were looking for the ancient spellbook of shadows? The one that holds the most powerful spells, ancient incantations, and can unlock unimaginable wonders? What would an ordinary person like you do with such a priceless artifact? You were going to sell it? How foolish. Don't you have any idea of the true power of the Book of Shadows? With it, one could bend reality, resurrect many mystical creatures, and wield magic beyond your wildest dreams. Why settle for mere riches when you'd possess the ability to create miracles? No matter how poor one is, selling such a precious artifact would be a grave mistake. How do I know so much about it? Well, let's just say I know a thing or two about magic. Oh, you're quite the observant one, aren't you? Are you starting to catch on to my little game? I must say, you have a knack for sensing the magic in the air. But let me assure you, my friend, it's not just a mere interest or hobby for me. I have more than just a passing knowledge of magic. You see, I've spent years honing my skills, delving into the mystical arts, and unraveling the secrets of the unseen. You still look so confused. You truly are a delightful puzzle to unravel. I must admit, it's quite amusing to watch you try to piece it all together. But fear not, my friend, for the time has come to reveal my true self.
That's right. This is the real me. Did you really think I was just an ordinary woman living in this enchanted forest? Beneath that seemingly innocent facade lied a wickedness that knows no bounds. But I'm not just any ordinary witch, but a wicked being with a thirst for power and a penchant for chaos. The magic coursing through my veins is not of light, but of the darkest shadows, and your naivety has led you right into my clutches. I can see the fear in your eyes. How adorable. Do I make you nervous? Does the sight of a wicked witch like me make your heart skip a beat? Or perhaps, deep down, you find my enchanting presence strangely alluring? Trying to escape now? Are we? I wouldn't recommend doing so, sweetie. Oh, what's the matter? Can't break through the force field? I can't help but laugh at your feeble attempt to leave. What did I do? Well, do you remember those delicious fudge brownies you couldn't keep your hands away from? Let's just say I added a little something extra in them that'll keep you right where I want you, my dear. And now it looks like my other spell is starting to take effect. Oh my gosh, look at you. You're shrinking. It's just so adorable how terrified and confused you are. Don't worry, my little friend, it's all part of the magic. You see? I couldn't resist slipping a bit of my shrinking potion in your drink. It's quite amusing to see the look on your face as you realize how much bigger I am. Now that you're all tiny, I can do whatever I want with you. It's like having my very own cute little plaything. Now, how shall I punish you? Ha! Did you really think I wouldn't do anything about you trying to make a sneaky escape without my permission? Well, you know what they say. Actions have consequences, my dear friend. But hey, don't worry too much. Since it's your first time trying to escape, I'll go easy on you. I won't turn you into a pumpkin or cast a spell that makes you dance like a chicken. At least not yet. Well, you do look kinda tasty. That's it. I have decided that for your punishment of trying to escape, I'll make you my snack. I'll get a taste of you while you'll get a taste of the consequences of your mischievous actions. Don't run from me. That'll only make things worse for you, sweetie. Oh, look at you. All shrunken and trapped in that delicious brownie. Begging won't do you any good, hun. You were already a snack before, but now you look positively scrumptious. You really enjoyed my brownies before, so how fitting is it that you've become one yourself? After all, they say you are what you eat, right? It's so adorable seeing you helplessly squirming around. I'm going to enjoy this so much. Don't worry, I don't bite. unless you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, how delicious you were, my dear captive. Your fear, your desperation, it only made you more enticing. The taste of power mixed with the flavor of your despair, it was simply exquisite. So, my little morsel, how does it feel to be trapped within the depths of my stomach? Can you hear the echoes of my laughter as you struggle to escape? Don't bother, my dear, for there is no way out. You see, being inside me means you are now under my control. Every movement, every thought is mine to manipulate. Your existence has become a mere puppet in my wicked game. How does it feel to be at the mercy of my whims? You must be quite nervous, aren't you? For my dark and twisted tummy is a place where fear takes center stage. The air is heavy with anticipation, as if it's eagerly waiting for your next move. Every breath you take echoes through the cavernous depths, a constant reminder of your predicament. The slimy and slick walls glisten with a malevolent glow as they pulsate with a wicked energy. And the sounds, the eerie symphony of gurgles and groans, like a chorus of fiendish laughter, mocking your every fear. But that's not all, my captive companion. Oh no, there's more to this enchanting realm. Mysterious creatures, born of my wicked imagination, lurk in the corners, their glowing eyes peering through the gloom. They slither and crawl, their twisted forms reflecting the nature of this place. And as for time, it seems to stand still within these walls. Every moment stretches on, elongating into an eternity of both your torment and my amusement. And you are at the center of it all, a captive audience to my wicked games. While you're there, I suggest you take the time to reflect on your choices. Maybe serve as a reminder of what could happen next time you try to escape. Remember, I have ways of making your stay even more unpleasant if you dare to challenge me again. So just relax and let the realization sink in that you are at my mercy. Let the fear coursing through your veins consume you, for in my tummy, fear is the only company you shall have. You know you weren't the first to find yourself in this predicament. There were others before you who suffered the same fate, their presence merely a fleeting snack for my insatiable hunger. Still, I can't believe how easily you fell for my little trick. Of all the people that fell into my clutches, you, my friend, were the easiest of all. It's almost embarrassing how effortlessly you succumb to my enchantments. Haven't you ever heard the story of Hansel and Gretel? It's a tale as old as time, where two siblings stumbled upon a witch's cottage in the woods. A story meant to warn travelers of witches like me. Just like you, they were enticed by the sweet treats and couldn't resist taking a bite. It was a reminder to be cautious of tempting treats, and to trust your instincts when something seems too good to be true. Little did they know they were falling right into her clutches. But here's the thing. Unlike those poor children, you, my friend, were the easiest of all. It's almost embarrassing how effortlessly you succumb to my enchantments. Haven't you ever heard the story of Hansel and Gretel? It's a tale as old as time, where two siblings stumbled upon a witch's cottage in the woods. A story meant to warn travelers of witches like me. It was a reminder to be cautious of tempting treats, and to trust your instincts when something seems too good to be true. Little did they know they were falling right into her clutches. You won't be able to outsmart me. Many people think they'll be the ones to outsmart me, but I always come out on top. But you, my dear, are different. There's something about you that piques my interest, something that sparked a strange attraction within me. Whatever it is, I find myself oddly drawn to you, so consider yourself lucky. While those who came before you met a gruesome end, their fates sealed within the confines of my stomach. I shall grant you a gift of continued existence. You shall remain by my side as my loyal pet. But do not mistake this twisted affection for kindness, young mortal. I am still the malevolent witch, and you are still my prisoner. Now, if you can prove yourself to be a good little pet, perhaps I may just let you out of my stomach come morning's light. Still, I can't help but find it quite amusing that you allowed your own carelessness to get you into this situation. Have you never once learned about the poor souls that entered the forest long ago? The many rumors about how those who entered this forest were never found. It's a shame you still ignored these signs to stay away and still took the risk. And all for an ancient book which you couldn't even begin to comprehend. But I must say, I'm glad you did, because now I have you all to myself. Now, I know things may seem bad, but if you do exactly what I say, you'll come to find your time with me will be beyond your wildest dreams. Imagine a life of power, where your every desire is fulfilled. I can grant you riches beyond imagination, fame that will make the world bow at your feet, and pleasures that will intoxicate your senses. No longer will you be bound by the limitations of the mundane world. With me by your side, you will have the world at your fingertips. But of course, there is a price to pay. You must pledge your loyalty to me. Obey my every command, and surrender yourself completely to the darkness. You must become my faithful servant, forever bound to my will. In return, I will shower you with unimaginable rewards and fulfill your every longing. So, what do you say? Will you be a good little pet and embrace the darkness with me? Together we can conquer the world and make all your dreams come true. Refuse, and your life may be plagued with misery and despair for all eternity. I understand. It's a weighty decision to make. I'll give you some space to think. But deep down, I have faith that you're not foolish enough to decline. I believe you'll make the right decision. Just remember, the darkness has a way of enticing even the strongest of souls. Just remember, the darkness has a way of enticing even the strongest of souls. Now as you lay there, enveloped in the darkness, I must bid you a good night. In the shadows of your dreams, you'll feel my presence, constantly reminding me of the power I hold over you. As you drift into the abyss of slumber, remember, you belong to me and me only, forever entwined in my wicked embrace. Embrace the darkness, for it is your destiny now. And sleep tight, if you dare.